Everyone always says it flies by, and you don't realize it till it actually does. And you're going into your last spring game, so it's just been a great 3 years. And, blessed to be here and be able to play out on the field in Kinnick. And yeah, it's been great. Yeah, of course.
Addison, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right. I know you're just talking about your career kind of flying by, but I want to ask you about a couple of younger guys. One being Michael Burt.
Yeah.
What's his progression been like, and have you kind of taken on a mentorship role with some of these younger guys?
Yeah, for sure. I've been trying to teach them as much as I can. They've definitely made some huge strides this spring and this past season. We've kind of cut down on the numbers in our room, so it's helped for them to get a ton of reps this spring and just learn a lot. But yeah, I'm trying to help them as much as I can, just like the older guys helped me when I got here.
Were you surprised with Gavin's decision to leave?
When
he did?
A little bit surprised, but he's a great guy, and I hope for nothing but the best for him, and I hope he has a great career.
Talk a little bit about DJ. There have been some interesting returns on him, maybe a name that people, when they see him this fall, maybe wouldn't have expected to hear about.
Yeah, no, he's done great. He's been working his butt off every day, and like I said, with the lower amount of guys in the tight end room, him and Bert have gotten a ton of reps, so it's been great for them to be able to develop and get some more experience under their belt.
How would you describe your tight end room right now as far as versatility? Who's maybe exceptional in one area? Like, is there anybody that you'd say stands out in a certain run blocking, pass catching? I mean, everybody said that Gavin had really soft hands, but I mean, now that he's gone, is there somebody else besides yourself that you think has a chance to be a really good pass catcher?
Yeah, I think honestly everybody in the room has a chance. Like you said, DJ and Bird have stepped up a ton, and Zach Ortworth as well. He's large, he's finally gotten out and run some routes and catching balls. So I think it's definitely helped this spring. Everybody being able to get more reps and get more experience to be able to run routes and catch balls. I think anybody can go out and execute.
I know when we talked, when you initially committed here, 2-3 years ago or 4 years ago, whatever it's been, I remember bringing up your recruiting ranking. You were like 1,200, 1,300th nationally, and I remember you kind of saying, hey, that's a source of motivation, kind of chip on your shoulder. You felt like you've answered that call? I mean, I know you got more to go here at Iowa, but looking back, I know it's reflection time because you're at the end of spring too, but what do you think when you think back about teams that passed on you?
Yeah, honestly, I think it's just crazy how fast this has flown by. I just think about going into my last year, but I'd say honestly right now I'm just focused on myself and focused on improving every day, and yeah, just moving forward, trying to be the best version of myself.
Thanks, Addison. Appreciate it.
Aaron Gray here, defensive tackle for the Iowa Hawkeyes. How you doing, man? How did it feel out there today with the final spring scrimmage?
Great. I think we got a lot of work done this spring. It was great weather, so can't complain.
So, the defensive line, you got to replace that big space eater, Y.A. Black.
Yep.
But guys like you and Ethan Herker return to the defensive line. What kind of strength do you think it will be for the team this fall?
Yeah, I think we, me and Herker returning is obviously big, but we have a lot of guys that are ready to step into that role with YA and, Craig being gone. I think we have a bunch of guys that are eager to show what they can do next season. So, I'm excited to watch them.
You got 6.5 sacks last season. I mean, did you set any kind of goal for yourself this fall for that number?
Not so much this fall. Not quite yet. I haven't gotten to that yet. But it's just working every day, trying to get better. You can't look too far in the future, or else you kind of lose sight of what got you there in the first place. So.
Did you get to check out the draft last night at all and see, your teammate, Caleb Johnson, get drafted to the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yeah, dude, I'm super excited for him. I think they get a great guy. So, really excited for his future. And best of luck to him. Like that, it's kind of like what's been working best for me and get the best, be the best I can at that. So,
you guys were, attacking the offensive line this morning. I mean, is there any offensive lineman that stood out to you throughout the spring?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of guys that have gotten better. Cade Pieper is one of them. He's been getting a lot of reps, and I think he's gotten a lot better. He's grown, I think. There's a bunch of guys I can list off too. But yeah, I mean they've been getting a ton of reps and putting in work every day, and so I'm excited to see what they have in store for us this fall.
I got one more for you. I mean, you being on the defensive line, have you taken more of a leadership role this spring, guiding the youngsters?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially with having fewer guys just on the team in general. I haven't been taking quite as many reps and stuff, so just trying to coach some young guys when they're getting all their reps in, just trying to bring them along too. That's been a point of emphasis for me this spring for sure.
How's spring been going for you so far?
So yeah, it went by quick. That was probably the fastest one of my 6 years here. So I mean, it was a lot of fun. A lot of the young guys got a lot better.
I'm sure you got to talk to you about it, but why'd you come back for another year?
Yeah, I think it's a very easy decision. Number one thing is my teammates. I mean, you got guys. I get to play for Coach Spence, Coach Barnett. It's only an opportunity to do for guaranteed, I guess. Now, this is my last year, so I'm not guaranteed anything. To be able to play for him one more year is truly something special.
Anything in particular you're trying to work on with this extra year?
Just my whole game in general, you know what I mean? Whether that be inside zone, outside zone. There's bits and pieces in every aspect of my game that I think I can get better at. You know, that's what this spring was for, fall camp and this season, right? So it's just another opportunity for me to get better in all aspects of it.
Logan, how good is it to see Michael Maslinski out there in pads and looking like he's performing well?
It's awesome, you know, just what he's gone through, you know, the injury and all these things. It truly is tough, and to see him battle through those, come back for another year, and not be guaranteed anything is something special. So that says a lot about who he is as a person, and, you know, the commitment he's made to this program.
How are you physically?
I feel great, I feel young, man. I feel like I just got here on campus, so I feel good.
What kept you out of practice today?
You know, it's Coach Barnett's kind of spoiling the senior guys a little bit. I guess I wouldn't even say spoiling because it sucks not being able to practice, but you know, it's an opportunity for the young guys to go out there and play in front of the fans. You know, a lot of these guys won't get the chance in the fall, whether that be because they're freshmen, still learning and all these things. So to get out there and play, you know, he wanted to see them go out there and do that, so that was something special for them.